哎，人是找，小安。人是各位找。喂，我们要救怪物。
Red Lightning's trouble. Stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. But the gates couldn't hold. This is
哦，我的药草还没满呢。
metal. Ash.
状态很糟。872够，但药草不够而已。New plan。哦 ，fuck you！ 这两个整合在一起就真的很烦的。我不知道这算不算最终决战欸。总而言之，我得在这边跟他决一死战。嘿嘿。等它露出色色的部分，我们才能打。露出色色的部分呢？有，等一下。这次有掩体就好打，怕的就是没掩体。 啊，靠北。有，哎，最后一击。这是有掩体，什么都好说；没掩体，什么都不好说。
For years, this is my entire world. It can be destroyed in it.
这里还有人呢。
No bird song.
Get over here! She's coming!
I've never heard the embrace so quiet. So dead.
我们的家被摧毁了。
Never know when I might need these.
捡一点药材，不然才太难打了。那你怎么落单？落单仔。
Is there something in that grass?
怎么又落单仔？什么鬼东西啊？哦，看到了。看起来是贴近结局了啦。我看起来是贴近结局了，但其实我不知道。我们看过这游戏的主线，我也是第一次玩。
We might have trouble.
哦哦哦！
I'm not here.
都射不到，射不到，太远了。这边也有人，哦。比人更难搞的东西，人一个，人一个，去死！
Got you located.
靠北啊，搞西西啊！边打边撤退。之前上都没有药水，靠北啊！射错箭了，拍谁？在他身上射了3发，冰冻箭，把他搞得半身不遂。抱歉，大哥。我该覆盖他的吼。
Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
哎，又是那东西，烦死！哦，这玩意的有几只啊？哎，死了。看哪，大哥，你这是看路啊！啊，射都知道，靠北，这人剑好痛。 知道。哎，没中。哎，为什么？倒是有射中啊！嗯？我有听到声音哎！不管这些东西。对啊。什么鬼？Holy fuck！ 怎么会有一只那个东西啦？头很痛。没中。哎，有。要药水的时候不给药水。等下再下来捡吧。然后
The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
好像只有。哎，有剧情靠背，难怪打不到他。
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our mother!
Varl and Sona.
哦，不给我投机取巧，所以我解决那个东西要拆掉。可以拆吗？给我拆，我偏要拆，怎么样？偏要拆，把你拆光光。 脱光你的身体。
Strike it down!
我就不信拆不光。
Back to the tainted earth, demon!
啊，鸟尾啊！ OK，
May the goddess remember!
大清算的时刻来哦！冰冻剑，
Faithless and
有
forsaken, you will die!
Destroy it!
还想
The
射，
corruption will not take hold!
还敢射？你想去哪？
Back to the tainted earth, demon!
很好，
May the goddess remember!
热弹药。
Faithless and forsaken, you will die! The corruption will not take hold!
炸烂，
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
我也会，那是
I
怎样？
regret this.
啊，没有回声。
Brew that up later.
还够，很够，很够，库存很够，尽量射烂所有东西。
Aloy, you saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
生还者
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs. and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
撤退。
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo, ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. Well, I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
No hard cheers. XC， 我终于上钻石了。
那是很好啊，恭喜又一钻石仔啦！那下一季就大师啦。等等，我记得前面有个东西没拿到。在哪里？在哪里？在哪里？在哪里呢？这里。记得在这里吧。这里吧，是不是？有，这个吧。
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
有一个钻石仔，下一季有人要大师啦，我们要出大师啦，要有大师啦，我的观众里有大师啦。
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Yeah, I returned.
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
下一秒断气。
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
下一秒断气。
Aloy, so you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction.
What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
然后它这一季可以用，还可以用那个电能，但是下一季如果换地形就不能了。这一季是因为那个黄雀峡谷电能太强，所以你用臭臭还挡得住。下一季开始要换强了，因为电能在其他墙比较虚弱一点。场地也是影响枪支因素啊。
So these are artificial wombs. So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time. In
小屁孩，有够吵！小屁孩，有够吵！有够屁！跟小时候吵着吃糖果一样。糖果，糖果，我要糖果！
Let's run, jump, and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then.
Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
完了，屁孩们搞事了。
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore. But there's food out there? We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other. What will happen to you? I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you. What will happen to us? You will be brave and you will learn.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
哦，壁
They were
画。
trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas? Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Home for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo.
哎呦，
Never realized.
Hello, child.
Why not?
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day.
What the fuck?
Your first day of
再
school.
看一遍。
There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
看2遍。知识的灵骨塔。
Priority access Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, The Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping. But to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if? Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
喂，等我一下哦。Go!
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Emergency alert. Group 1 access unsealed.
哎，差点摔烂，谢谢各位。出去要大战一场。
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! Up! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
Yeah, 要去最终盖亚了。我先补点装。我的药水不太够啊。资源栏好像快爆了。这边有没有？扶手坡。等一下，垃圾场，我去垃圾场卖个东西。垃圾场把我的垃圾卖掉，卖掉我的垃圾。
你这个垃圾！
哼。真是及时的支援啊！感谢你的支援。
Rain's easing. Clouds will part soon.
怎么又有个小支线？完了！好，我们当作没看到。等一下哦。好了，都来了，我们不能当没看到了。等一下，我先卖东西。商人在哪里？哦，这里。我卖个东西。我看看。我看看，对，吓死我！草食者、破坏者就不要了。广头兽，追踪者怎么那么多？追踪者透镜突然没这么多，90应该够。其实我还有个大支线没有解，不过我想想算了。
Well, well.
always told Derval a woman would undo him, and he had it coming. I've calluses older than you.
I have calluses enough if you want to test me.
She sparks. I believe it, Flamehair. Petra Forge woman.
Aloy. Machine hunter.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. I could have a use for you. Straight of it is, we're being muscled out of our own claim. That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast. It's a dispute settler.
土废铁的怪物，垃圾堆。
What is this place, Petra?
The Free Heap. Free because we answer to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Osram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in. Get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I can taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe. Or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
旧日人类。
Know, to understand what it all meant?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
So you're a Forge woman. You run the Forge and the town too.
The town is the Forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to
不要听长官的话，上班也是一样。不要听长官的话，长官只会说话。
If we were back in the claim Osram land, 3 days argument anytime someone wants to hammer in a bolt.
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need hot air to keep a furnace burning. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that?
I don't think it fits you.
Good answer. That's why I left. I was still young from the Forge then. Could make anything of myself before I cooled in my ways.
这是什么
This
武
weapon
器
you're？ working on, I've never seen anything like it. Your design?
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the day. A job like that isn't done with strategy. They needed to shake the walls, turn the mad Sun King's army to blood and feathers. What's that face for?
Weapons with such power.
It's not the weapon, Flamehair, it's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Elevator, they'd have answered to me. Good work, that elevator. Story in every chamber.
升降机
I'll make you suffer them one day if you like. This beast doesn't have a story yet. Too heavy to carry, eats metal like a snap maw.
你去哪
So you
了？
left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian, everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Osram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. A place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
我能帮什么忙？
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after we opened a good seam of weapon parts. And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us out. They're sitting on our power cells. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells. In and out job. Keep your hands clean.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a blast of air from the bellows?
耶，冲啊！看看他叫我去哪里啊？我看他的任务叫我去哪？垃圾堆里的麻烦。土匪巢穴啊！我这土匪巢穴不是已经干过了？ 好吧，我们当做下棋攻击。击倒机械速度加快。好吧，我们就直接解主线吧。主线冲刺，崩跨山。我们先上山，各位上山啦！上山啦！等我一下，有个讯息啊，各位。前往苦手坡，爬山。冲刺！距离好远哦。这条路是对的吗？他告诉我走这边，可这边是一条河流哎，怎么会这样？哦，哦，所以我要从右边上去，是不是？对的。我要从右边上去。果然从右边。
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
啊！啊！要摔死了！要摔死了！摔烂！为什么刚刚掉下来呢？要过来一点点。啊，对对对对，这样才对。
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
哎，完了 ，Stalker 很麻烦。算了，干脆点把它找出来，炸掉。出来啊！来，我就是你的噩梦。还有一只对不对？我看到你了，来一并来。 Joker 什么都强，就是脆皮。来，再来，不好正等你来。哎，在哪边？哦，是不是手了？一把。捡烂，捡烂！追踪者上香，让我们替追踪者上香。
Dark. Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
唉，闪光影，快乐，不痛，那是代剑。大哥，讲武德，讲武德。还没进山就这么刺激，进山还得了？被卡石头喽，还有空袭哦。好，应该已经到了。还有一只，这样，这个应该射掉就行。然后空中单位对不对？看一下在哪里？哎呦！我是建议你下来，不然好自为之。你要讲武德。还有一只吗？还有，新单位。屁呀！呵呵呵，坠机！哇，这单位还可以吃东西恢复自己啊！原来你这么猛，错怪你了，真是不好意思。すいません、すいません。本当にすいません。
Saving these for the trail.
10洗10块。 有没有可以补我的药水的？好像没有。哎，我记得我拿到很多箱子，有没有加药水的？没有哎。药水只有4个，有点难搞。有，这里捡到。我指出路了吗？没有啊，再上去没错啊。我把那个取消掉一下，太影响我的视觉了。这边。喂，我跳。怎么是风暴音？这次有特别强吗？我不知道呢，打打看喽。好像有点不弱不呢。来哟，来哟！下剑，人呢？啊，他来那招了，糟糕！啊，鸟，我就知道想这样搞。有中了，来，拆光光。想飞啊！好，想飞就让你飞。为什么没有？靠北，需要电。我这电会追人呢，靠北啊！没躲掉，太早。又来！啊！要死了，要死了！啊，靠腰！完了完了，这波赢不了，这波赢不了。到地面上来，算了，直接搞他好了。你到地面上，我不搞你，真的对不起我自己。可以原地。又来，算了，这还是这样子。 甩哦！再送你一只，还敢展翅高飞啊！哎，这个啊，彼此。现在给他放看，上好上满，小飞，飞屁啊！飞屁啊！飞屁啊！好了，不要飞了，你没得飞了。Nurse， 我现在对付你就是这样搞的。巨兽，我已经想好后面来什么了，后面就是来巨兽。哎，找到啦，一定是巨兽。要求，这太要求了。啊，我做满了，那个浪费了，算了，没关系。浪费就浪费吧。往深山前进，是吗？好像不是，他们药草。还好。再找一个。105，要到了。很冷。
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you?
继续爬。
Fly wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
爬上，哦，对。啊！
Down.
差点掉下去，吓死。
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find gemstones.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
你什么时候到这里的？
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
修复盖亚。
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
哇，进去了！我要进去喽。
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Mind your footing.
Mind your foot. 等一下，会不会前面有东西啊？等一下。这边应该不会有。哎呦，下去没有回头路呢。我先捡点东西啊。药水，给我药水啊，拜托！打到没有药水，会是够惨。我直接跳对面去呢？有没有小路啊？不要跟我讲日食就要比我早来一步哦，那就扯淡了。well， 应该是对的吧？这边有路是有路。那这边去哪里？可这边有路啊。对。啊，是什么？哦。
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
哦，原来如此，难怪这里有路。哎呦！我差点直接掉悬崖下来。跳！啊！傻小啦！我怎么就这样死去？死去呀、啊，各位！才想着闪掉了。不是啊，那个地方怎么跳啊？哎呦！要求哦。
Glad that's over.
怎么又是一个洞？我会不会摔死啊？刚刚那个摔死那边帮我庆祝，在那庆祝是谁啊？欧培拉吗？靠，我刚刚没看聊天室啊，干！上面有东西吗？我要上去哦，我不下去哦。那下面是什么？为什么可以下来？啊，补充我的东西。耶，这就对了。well，
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
.迷路中。要往上爬。哦，有楼梯还好。这么多巷子都不能讲。
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
.所以我要继续找吗？对啊，我要怎么？哦。按下去。没怎么按到。
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
From the outside.
I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me, I'm not good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
我们看到真正的结局了。等一下，我扫描一下，各位等一下。
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
好，我们找到真相了。先要覆盖指令。怎样？怎么这边就有一间房间啊？忍不住。有房间就要进来逛一逛。不要这里。未来，这我后来可以这个扫描了。
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
"解决方案。这里是可以下来的耶。 没东西。那照这片空间要干嘛？哦，这是我来的左上方。哦，是这样，我绕了一圈了。哇！
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Flooding atmosphere.
哇！疯了！真的疯了！
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Wow, 真的是疯了。
The master override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
哦。
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
冷笑话，100分。我要怎么上去？这边。还能爬吗？没了。过来。
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
把你和黑帝斯的事都说给我听，把你和他的激情都说给我听。
Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care.
物理学微积分
So much. Physics, calculus.
好学分子
You have no idea.
所以大家读书不要读太多啊，就变跟他一样。
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades with the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Hey， 扫描。这样应该就准备打黑帝斯了吧？有，恢复一个强大的武器。Woo!
After what happened, I know he'll defend the city. The spire.
前往宫殿，跟黑帝斯决一死战。等下我去拿一下那个东西，拿一下很快。碉堡好像是这个吧，记得是这个。火鸡，我标一下，要不然我会迷路。等下出来顺便跟商人买个东西。
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. I'll power these numbers.
90、270。
They must be related to segments of a circle.
90、180、270是这样，360是这样，450。360，是要转一下是吗？360。原来是一样的啊，要转吗？450。450是几度啊？等一下，450是这样，然后630，450度630，哈，630度是几度啊？630度是怎么会有630度啊？哦，我知道了，所以是这样。
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside.
数学不好。
Now let's see what we can do with this material.
暗影中间。我不知道哎，可以变身吗？没有吧？被逐者，哎，我没有看到啊。哦，要开宝箱。吃盾者，看一下，它是一件衣服吧？这一件很强吗？我看一下，它不能改造我看一下，效果是什么？吸收伤害的利盾。哦，就可以免伤啦，它可以免伤的样子。贾维斯，你并不会成为钢铁人，谢谢。Jarvis。看来你并不会成为钢铁人，好不好？补个药水。液化公群都没有跟其他人混抗性。OK， 大决战，该结束了吧？一切都该结束了。黑帝斯，我们该决一死战了吧？哎，怎么被我点掉？干！哎，我长矛是不是可以再改造？ 对话。
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
与无罪的马阿德交谈。
Have you spoken?
Not yet.
He wishes to speak.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
3级.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
哦，所以这边是最终任务前了，好吧？那我想把一些小支线走一下。我想有些像这种差事，对吧？我救个人嘛，救个人，然后捡点东西，对不对？收拾一下，看来这应该是最终决战了啦。因为他叫我先把事情做一做，再去跟他们碰面。 迅速。好消息是我们现在不用弄东西，所以应该很快。应该不会很搞吧？这些任务。等一下，我改造武器一下，这可以装2个。后来躲在下面。
Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
Olin, your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe instead of all I've done.
This is your chance, Olin. That's why we're here.
I'll take it. A kinder deal was never struck.
They're being held close by?
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. I'll take you. That's it. Nestled against the spurflints. Best not to think about the previous owners.
Too late.
Aloy! So this is it. I can't bear being so close, and yet...
It's almost over. How many Eclipse are we talking?
From what I've seen, a fair few. Well-armed and armored. Bowmen watching from the ridges. But there's no space for their machine demons.
You've been watching for a while? What's the best way in?
You think if I had a head for strategy, either of us would be in this mess?
杀进去就对了。
Fair point.
We could storm the front gate, Osram style. Or take it from the sides, or the ridge above. Maybe you could get on the rooftops. Not me. I'm too heavy cast.
Should I do this alone?
I don't doubt you could. But with the Eclipse, there's always another blade at your back. So I'll watch yours if you'll let me.
No. You wait here. Be ready to follow when the fighting stops.
Oh, I'll be ready.
该不会就因为这样他救不到他的老婆？哦，这人真的是蛮多的。
Is something out there? Here! Something's in that grass over there.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Better not be one of ours.
啊，没看到。
Don't run out now. Fight.
靠北。
This has to be where they're holding Olin's family. Bolted tight. One of the Eclipse must have the key.
药水都没用到。打不死的火鸡。地窖。上面。打不死的猪。
Come on, come on. We heard the commotion outside. You're not one of them. Who are you? Don't be afraid. I'm gonna get you out of here. I hadn't given up on hope, but I'd forgotten the taste of it. Is it safe for us to leave? The Eclipse won't be stopping you. Then it's over. I dreamed of escape 1,000 different ways. But all of them put my son at risk. You survived. You protected him. That's what matters. Now, your husband's waiting for you. Olin.
哇！就如在说他死了，不会吧？麦脑哦。
I heard the fighting stop.
Olin! You brought him back to us. Thank you. There's no need to thank me.
I've much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain. And others paid the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood too.
Take your son up in those hands. Come back to the claim with us. You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Hedis and his demons. I am honor-bound to help you, Aloy. With what little honor a Dyson like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them to me now. Go with your family. Show them you're a better man.
Farewell, Aloy. Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
完成，好有效率哦！妈的，高等级就是比较有效率，等级变高了，效率也变高了。哎，等等，我的任务被我关掉了。
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
好像有哎。
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
我好像有哎，我好像有雷霆牙哎。哈，我要去打哦，一定要打就对了。那也是蛮烂的啊。等一下。 强行要我打雷霆牙 ，OK， 应该可以啦。先拆了它，再处理它就行，不很久。
Please here I am.
打我！怎么搞错？ 我已经救完你了，不要再 help 了。恶兆谷，恶兆马尔基特。里面等我的是马尔基特。
Ugh! I'm ready.
谁啊？找死啊！找死啊！
This has to be the place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me.
呵呵。让你用你的雷射炮。好了，那是哦。 好的，真是一个完美的作战计划。先拆它零件，干烂它。
Oh my now.
我身上竟然没有雷霆压制性。哦。 没有配备那个东西，还不能瞬移过去啊，有够烂！为什么点不到？要装备那个装备才能瞬移过去，有够烂！真的是卖脑哎！ 哦，这是干嘛？在演什么跟什么？我必须换装才进去哦。等一下，在哪里啊？ 换什么、啊？这个，这个。有了。
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
哎，是我接错任务，靠北啊！
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edaman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
我又当工具人。
How can you just decide not to strike back against the usurpers? I tell you, for a little...
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Oh, apparently we're entrusting delicate matters to savages now. Are
把手上有的解一解吧。左手边。
Steady. Don't want to slip.
Oh, 这装备穿起来好吵。
Mesa. Now I need to find someplace too high to reach, if I'm to believe anything Fernand said. What do you... And it's empty.
Spear girl!
Of course.
You found it. The perfect location for an ambush. Now throw down that magnificent spear, and we'll let you live.
You've obviously heard of me. You know what I'm capable of. Why do you think this will turn out well for you?
I like the odds. Get her.
我喜欢。我喜欢，这个我最爱，杀人越货我的专长啊。
Someone's climbing up there.
这可以上方攻击。刚好。
Another volley.
Nowhere to run now.
That's the last of them. But Fernand ran off. Right to the Meridian docks, I'll bet.
完了，派一堆菜兵来给我杀。派一堆菜兵来送头。
Something today? Leave the rest. Buy something today? Take a look at these wares.
Oh no. Let me in! By fire and spit! Let me in!
I have a friend in the guard. The machine broke up his legs.
Let me in! By fire and spit! Let me in!
让我进去！让我进去！
Oh, Fernand. Our deal is off.
Oh, it's you. How about a new deal? You could just cut off my finger, or my hand, or my left arm, but that's my final offer.
A limb won't be enough.
It wouldn't. Not here, not in front of everyone.
No one's gonna lift a finger to stop me. You just led a group of men to their deaths, remember?
They were bad men. I did a service, really. Well, you did. You did the service. I'll make sure it never happens again.
I'll hold you to it.
Understood. You won't hear from any of us ever again.
I'd better not.
竟然没杀了他。这好像不能杀人，记得。好吧，人心人数，我们不能杀。这游戏自由度太低了，杀人都不行。叛徒的奖赏是吧？低等级的先解，我们先解低等级的，再来解高等级的。再来，我要出手喽！哼，这个站着发呆给我射怎样？
These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green column.
翠山，张翠山。
Footpath stop here. I'm going.
哪里爬啊？
All right, made it. Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Oh.
Dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Glentox.
好冷。找你拿点急冻罐。
Uther took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uther's stockpile.
Yo.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
Bahavas.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out. Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Kaja! The mountains belong to us! Keecook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Is that? Yeah, trouble.
I'm getting. Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive. You thugs will break against discipline. Keep up the attack. We still got another squad on the way.
就喜欢你们这样搞。我靠呗！每个都冲我来，你们这人杀他还杀我。
To you now, man. Rally, we can still finish them.
你这个偷射仔有够烦。还敢偷射仔？
Follow me. I've stacked supplies up above.
还敢偷射啊！偷射仔！
Getting soaked from melted snow.
我的血有2/3都是那个偷射仔射掉。啊，偷射仔！整天偷射我，他射爽没？ 为什么不是我先跳
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
Oh, 那什么满了？哎？看谁来？又是谁？
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Euthyd.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Oh ja. 能自己人干自己人，那我也没办法。左边。够了，偷射仔。还有，来啊！没有弹药，射太爽。
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice.
圆盘发射器，等我一下啦，补一下状态啊。哇，这好多人哦，真的很多。
Stocking up.
那还够吧，990够。又是踩着我上去。
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard.
全杀了。我告诉你，我炸弹呢。哦，剪好爽哦，越剪越爽。
Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades.
好，
Remove them from the sun's sight.
我们用刀。
After, scalp the savage. Set you with blood to summer, so she will. Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them. The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
这个躲在后面是怎样？
Break down their defenses.
Kill the traitor! Eleonora!
Who's hurt you?
我最喜欢用刀了。我同意你说的话，我们都用刀，只是我刀是圆的，还会爆炸而已。上不上去啊？于是祭司就傻傻在那边等我们爬上来。
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What do you need to get Nasadi and
Edaman
to Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3-Toe Huadiv, near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Huadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
叛徒的奖赏。
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
三指华迪夫。 看一下我还有多少差事都没了，支线剩这3个。皇后的赌局、垃圾堆的麻烦和防火道计划，希望明天把它全部推掉，包括它主线也全部推完。啊，满了，怎么都满了？现在什么情况
You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
啊，那个难打的石头怪不会吧
The crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Itamen, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Itamen. I've got to destroy that thing in the past before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
啊，我也不想打这一只。
Goodbye, quiet approach.
哎，好像可以高打低哦。能吗？能跟这婊子高打低吗？动到是动到了，上面是不用。嗯？这位置不错，就这位置了，直接被逼死他，不要废话。2发差不多了。啊，发怎么着？ 等他上来，看能把他手拆掉好了。这没啥用。 这就是高低差的力量，让你只会钻，让你只会钻，我让你在地上钻，就给我好好的钻。我们这边会给药水，因为这边藏了一个 BOSS。
Sunset. Maybe a chance to rest.
真是笑烂。好位置，好位置。这干嘛？机还会动哦！哎呦，闹鬼干！
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
要中埋伏了，要1打10了。就按键咻，嚓，死人。
Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
Hey.
Some traps would be nice.
不用 ，A 就对了。
Shall we prepare a little surprise for them?
不用。好啦，放支陷阱，放。
Are you sure you don't have any traps, little huntress?
强迫我放欸，干！好，我放一个。
That was my last one.
Take cover up there, behind that rock. here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
这3个而已。
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not.
哦，按照药水，靠边。
More of the bastards. Get ready.
还好。
Get close. We can bring them. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear.
No. 还好。
A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
这个你们不用担心啦，雷霆牙而已呢。麻烦的东西。 猜你圆盘，猜你雷射。还有一边对吧？好像没戏喽你。 快点！接下来吗？好像还没。哦，猜了。 炸！哦妈，原来不是，原来还有敌人在搞。他那可以穿透，靠背啊！ 上好了，结束。好痛哦！这太强了吧！有点卡住。Holy fuck！ 我劣化的雷霆牙真的是很高。
I'll tuck that away.
Yeah， 死去！我的兄弟们都死去了。
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe, but my war just keeps going.
小屁孩。
Itaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
最惨的还是那个帮助投诚者。那这个支线和差事都有一堆有的没的。看现在几点了？啊，该休息了，该休息了。明天继续，明天再2个支线推完，然后应该是2个支线吧，2个。我看一下，对，2个支线，这2个推完，这个可能推比较久一点，这2个推完，然后再主线吧，应该是可以结束啦。明天感觉应该是可以结束，主线应该是最后一个看起来要最终大决战了。如果再没有，就顶多再1天，也应该剩主线了。我那支线有点长，是50等，应该也是最后了。好啦，各位晚安啦，感谢各位啦，拜拜。